guys, it's Alicia Stringer here, and today I want to share with you some audio that I got from this last event in Denver. Sharp sharing the goods of how you apply leadership. Now you're going to have to listen to the full thing because it's not like you can go through a little bit and get exactly how you can really be a leader. I mean, leaders study leaders and how they're able to apply it in a way that they are a leader as well. So it's very key that you listen to the end and make sure you get all the information you can to become a better leader. Let me help you on your leadership skills and becoming a better entrepreneur, better person, better mom, better whatever title you have, person that you need to be, creating the success dreams you deserve. See you all the way to the end. Bye now.
Your time in learning and doing, and guys, this is where the real leadership comes in, is people see you learning. They see you doing. They see you doing it, not always up there trying to teach it, right? Because I've seen a whole lot of people trying to teach some stuff when ain't nobody listening. Ain't nobody listening. Sometimes you got to go up there and you got to spend the first couple of years just learning and doing. And guess what? By doing that, you're going to be teaching people more than getting up on... Have you guys noticed something? And I want to ask you an honest question. Have you noticed that I have not done a whole lot of training at events? Because all of my time, and I'm starting to do more now because I'm focused on leadership development a lot more. Guys, I was in the leadership meeting, top 200. And my intention there was to remind them how big of a deal it was that they were there. I'm serious. If you were there, stand up. If you were there in that leadership meeting, stand up. Make the noise for it. So my intention with this group and the few that are scattered out here in the audience was to remind them, do you realize and know how many people tried to get in that seat? Tens of thousands. And how many are here? 200. That's a big deal. Do you know how many people are not willing to get up off of their couch to come to an event like this? 99.99999% of people in the world will not refuse to put their butts in one of these seats. Wussies. So what does that tell you about yourself? Badass. Look, it tells me about you that you're the 0.00001% of this world who's going to go out there and really change something. You know, I've heard a lot of messages from a lot of politicians and from a lot of people over the few years that I've been listening, and now I don't listen anymore actually, in case you were wondering, who are always talking about what they're going to do, but it's this room who's the one who's actually going to do it. You know that, right? It's you guys who are actually going to go out there and give people jobs and create jobs. It's you who are willing to go the extra mile to learn and to do, and then to do so much that finally you get on stage and you're able to teach somebody how to do it. It's you guys. It's you guys. Those of you who are at this event, it's a big deal. You deserve to be in the leadership meeting. And you can do it. You're a lot closer than you think you are just because you had the willingness to show up. Look, sometimes showing up is the majority of the battle. Have you ever been in a situation to where, you know, you went somewhere and you just didn't want to, you were cold, you didn't want to go. But then you went and you found yourself on the way home going, that was like the most fun I've had in a long time. Maybe it was out to dinner, maybe it was on a date. Maybe you weren't engaged to a beautiful woman like I am, and maybe you were single and you went up and asked for somebody's number. And everything inside of you, all of the voices, all of the people, all of the messages that you've heard your entire life that were not telling you what you needed to hear, that you could do it, that the best parts of life are always right after the biggest challenges, that the pain really is the pleasure, and the pleasure is right behind the pain. That you push through, and that's when you got the reward that you've always been looking for, right? A lot of you don't even realize yet that everything that you need, all of the answers that you want, are already inside of you. And you as a leader, you as a mentor, you as somebody that people look up to, you as somebody who's willing to do things that other people are not willing to do, you as somebody who's willing to go to any length to build a business, to give your family what they need, people are going to look up to you, right? You are what people need, right, in their life. The 0.00001%. Guys, you've got to have a vision. You've got to have a vision. Listen, marketing 101, okay? And a lot of people really overlook this, that you can always get somebody in the door with the carrot in front of their ear, or in front of their eyes, or their mouth, or whatever the hell you want to call it, just out there in front of their face, you know what I'm saying? Just out there. You can always get them in the door with that. You can't keep them around with that. I promise you, there's a lot of you sitting in this room right now who really think that it's all about the money, right? And you're going to hear a lot of money talked about this weekend. You've seen a lot so far. But I promise you something, that it's not about the money. Because you can't keep people around like that. You get somebody who's earning $100,000 a month and you're treating them like shit and you're not being a good leader for them, you won't keep them around for long. Because when people start to really understand their worth, when they really understand what they're capable of, when they really understand what they really can earn, then it doesn't matter where you go, because you can earn it, my friend. And what our job, our mission is to show you how powerful you really are. To show you that you do have vision inside of you. To show you that, it's really just sometimes an awakening, sometimes it comes at an event to where you start to get a new vision. To where you start to, and sometimes you've got to latch on to somebody else's vision. For a while, you've got to maybe believe that they believe. But guys, when you get your own vision, it requires vision to really lead people. Why? Because you've got to be able to show people that you're willing to go places without actually seeing that it's there. Dave and I, we know, and we're going to reveal something to you guys this weekend, that over the next 60 days, I'm going to tell you something that's going to flip the entire industry on its head. I promise you that. And we know what's going to happen. But isn't that funny that I can talk so confidently about that, and it's not here yet? That's called vision. And there's passion behind that vision, which leads me to somebody really having purpose and passion. What is your purpose? What is your purpose? My purpose, and I'll tell you right now, is to make all of the bullshit that I've been through in life worth something. Is to take all of the liabilities that everybody always told me. The judges, the police officers, all of the people who always looked down on me and said that, Dave, you've got some potential, but it's a shame that it's all going to go to waste. To make all of them eat their words. And to leave a legacy. Not just build a business, but leave a legacy. Leave a mark. There's a reason why when we go into every single city that we go into, whether it be Atlanta or Austin, I think we started doing it in Austin. After, I think we might have done something in San Diego, but we really woke up to the fact that the ability to be able to have an impact on people, to be able to go to a city and leave it off better than you found it. That's why we started doing the whole charity thing that we do, right? We raised something like 30 or 40,000, maybe it was even 60,000 for Habitat for Humanity in Austin, Texas, right? Then we went to Chicago, and you guys did that, not us. You guys did that, so give yourselves a round of applause. In Chicago we went, and we, I think, tens of thousands for Red Cross, and we were going to do Habitat for Humanity, but we ended up switching over to, the Boston Marathon stuff. Tens of thousands of dollars for those. Why? Why? Because my mission is to leave you off better than I found you. That's my mission. That's my real purpose. My purpose is to leave my daughter off better than I found her, right? And let me tell you something. That can go any which way. childhood, you've got to ask yourself what went right, what went wrong. And you've got to be better for your kids, maybe than your parents were for you. That's what life's about. It's not about perfection, guys. It's about progress. It's about getting a little bit better, right? You've got to find your purpose. And you've got to connect that purpose with your passion. I'm going to tell you something, that when you do find your purpose, having passion for it is so easy. It's so easy. This is not hard for me. This is not work for me. I come and I do these events, and I do them we've been doing them every 3 months, speaking all around the country, sometimes all around the world, doing everything that we do. And look, our lives are really good. We work hard not because we have to, but because we want to. Having passion for this is easy, right? When you connect it to your purpose. The Power Network was not started because we wanted to build the biggest company. We wanted to have the richest team. Woo! So guys, having passion, it's not hard when you connect it to your purpose. The last thing is, there's no failure. There's only feedback. No failure, only feedback. Okay? A lot of you out there, guys, will look at a situation that you didn't do so well in and think it's a failure. It's never a failure. Are you open to feedback, though? Are you open when you go to somebody, you go to your mentor, you go to whoever you're really looking up to, are you really open to their feedback? I had to really ask myself this question when I started to go around to people, and I started to have some issues, and I started to become a little bit willing to open up. Am I really open to people's feedback? Because a lot of people, they say they are, and they take the feedback, but then they don't apply it. Right? Guys, application is the majority of the battle. Being able to apply the feedback that you're given. But guys, the majority of the time there's feedback right in the situation. You don't even have to look. If your eyes are open to the situation, then you can see the feedback. It's right there. It's complete. Like, honestly, if you have a traffic source that doesn't work, it did work. Right? But some people, this shit doesn't work. It's such a scam. And then the wife's like, I told you, honey! You know. Has that not happened, though? You know you've got a call from somebody in your downline. I just spent $10 in traffic and didn't get any sales. I'm starting to think this thing's a scam. My wife's in the background. Do you hear? It's a scam, honey, run! It's a scam! So guys, sometimes the feedback is right in front of you. Guys, I believe that this room is full of the next generation of leaders. Right here. I believe that you, as I look into your eyes, as I interact with you guys, as I shake your hands, the conversations that we've had, I know the power in this room right now. I know the vision in this room right now. I know the purpose in this room right now. There are people sitting in this room who have never done anything in this industry who are going to be at 100,000 a month. I don't know who you are, but I know you're in